So when it comes to carrying things like fishing line or dental floss or thread, or wire, it's really nice to have spools on you. You can cram a lot of stuff. In an earlier video, my old Altoid tin, I have a straw that has whoa, hey, I have a straw that has a needle inside that has fishing line wrapped all around it. And it's really cool. It's a nice little tool. That thing has like maybe 6 feet of fishing line on it, but I didn't like the way it looked. I felt that it looked pretty silly, and I started thinking around with other designs, and so I ended up coming up with this design. you know this is a thing of thread. This is what's it called? The word escapes me. It is twine, but it's wax coated. This is good for, carrying a flame. This one, I took the tape off and stuff to actually show you what it was because the tape was also getting nasty. But, I have it wrapped around, literally, this is as simple as this one gets, 2 thumbtacks. I put 2 thumbtacks together, put a little bit of tape on them, and it fits perfectly inside. I don't want to, some of these have to turn on the sides, but it was that easy to make a little spool. And I ended up putting these together really, really fast. Literally, look at that, just twine wrapped around this guy. It fits nice and snug inside there. This right here, this is a 20-pound fishing line. It's green. It's a neon green. I have a little piece of tape to keep it nice and snug. I think this is about 8 feet, maybe even more, of fishing line. And look how small that is. It's tiny. This one was pretty fun. This is a silly one. You guys are going to laugh probably. But it has 21-inch pieces of duct tape on it, just cut to that size. 20 of those wrapped around this little guy. And they're just like little 1-inch pieces. I just cut them, to that little size, and then I can literally use them for whatever I need. This one right here is wire gauge. I believe it is a 22 wire gauge. I was like, what the hell? I'm just gonna wrap it around some spools, see what happens. And this is your conventional fishing line, which I actually have in another video showcasing this for a specific kit, and you guys are gonna really enjoy that little kit that I have put together for this. But yeah, you can put them inside there. They fit nice inside of these little tins. I just showcased this in the last video, and they're really, really useful. Spools, are really nice to have when it comes to carrying a vast amount of fishing line or floss, even if you just want to carry floss instead of having a dental floss maker and stuff, And then in this tin right here, you probably noticed that there's 5 of these. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the greatest invention I've ever made. It was as simple as I couldn't figure out how to get. So this is what I was doing. I was taking 2 pieces or 2 thumbtacks. Just like this little guy right here with the tape on it. And I was putting them inside of a drinking straw, a stirring stick for coffee. And I literally, I would put it in there, I would super glue it on both sides, and then I would have a longer spool. I would have a spool that fits this length, I was like, heck yeah, it fit. But as I was wrapping, I noticed that no matter how strong the glue was, these guys would continuously pop out. They'd pop out both sides, and I was like, what the heck? And then I reveled in my own geniusness when I remembered that I 3D print stuff. So, narcissism 101. I decided to literally 3D print my own spools. For the life of me, I could not find anything this size, exactly what I needed to fit inside of this tin. And they're exactly, I can literally, I'll post the exact size and make of these guys because I made a whole bunch of them. My friend makes them for me. I like to outsource my 3D printing to a friend because he's got a small business and I want to support him. But this is that the middle part there is 1.5 millimeters. The diameter is 8.5 millimeters. It's exactly 22 millimeters long, exact perfected size. And check this out. And these are just realistically I would keep fishing line mostly in these, but this is that same fishing line that's down here, the neon green. Take a guess at how much this is, like how many feet that is. This is close to 20 feet. You would be shocked at how much you can actually wrap around this. And what I do, my secret technique to getting this wrapped so nice and tight too, is I'll put a piece of sticky, it's like a sticky tab that you put posters on the wall, and I stick that on a power drill, and I literally just hold my thread and I turn the power drill, and it just zzz, fills this whole thing up really, really fast. Makes the time go by really, really quick. When you use those, see, I have another one. I have 2 of those. This one even has a 1-inch piece of tape on it, maybe even smaller than 1 inch. I have more of that twine. You know, I have regular fishing line. This is just your clear fishing line. 18 feet of fishing line. This is just regular, this is jute, raw jute. This is good for holding a flame. You know, you can also make charcoal with this, which is a good, you know, fire bundle. Inside the same tin, using the space that's not being filled up with this, is needles and fishing hooks. I have 4 of each. I have 4 fishing hooks in there. I have 4 needles in there, you know, and they fit nice and snug inside this. Let's see if I can get it back in there. Yeah. Fits 5 perfectly. Nice, snug. And look at that. Look how nice. It's like, makes me think of it's like an episode of like Tom and Jerry, when like Jerry goes into his little home, you know, in the wall, the little hole in the wall, and he has a whole bunch of crap, like, you know, he's using a matchbox as a bed. You know, I think that was Tom and Jerry. I don't know. It had a mouse in it. But see, these ones are a little bit more difficult. But they're a little bit harder to get in here. Faux show. Super strength. But no, I definitely like my long method better than these small ones, but the small ones are also very useful. In fact, I can even probably print out smaller versions of the same exact spool, you know, and just have, you know, instead of having the thumbtacks in there, just have exactly the size that I need for this one. But yeah, spools, you know, right here, this is a kit. These long ones right here, that's probably what, over 60 feet. I wouldn't say 60 feet of, because I have the twine and stuff in there, but if that was fishing line only, I could literally probably get 100 feet of fishing line just snug inside this, along with 4 fishing hooks, along with 4 needles. Really, really important to have. And check that out. Streamlined, baby. You know, try finding one of these little dumbbells out there in the weight world. Not gonna happen, but this baby is stronger than all of them combined. Yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I know this is a silly little video, but, you know, I love making these videos. And this is Outwitme, and I hope you guys have a great night. You know, tell me what you think about these in the comments. And if you want to know the exact, like, dimensions of that, exactly how I made them, or even if you want the file, you know, I can email you, you know, the exact file if you want to make your own, because that's what this is all about, you know, it's about all of us. And so, but yeah, guys, you have a great night and take care.